guys, welcome back to another Virgo Girl recommendation. And today's recommendation is Young Adult starring Charlize Theron. Now, I want to start off by saying this movie, I just watched it for the first time, and I had no idea that it actually was, it came out in 2011. So a very long time ago. It seemed, I feel like I saw reviews for it just recently, but I guess I was wrong on that. Anyway, so I saw it and I decided to watch it, and I'm so happy that I did. It was a great, great, great movie. If you like kind of the quirky comedies that are a little bit, have some emotions to it, but at the same time, it has that comedy element. By the way, speaking of comedy element, Charlize Theron, her timing for comedy is amazing. I In this film, I really saw just how funny she was, like effortlessly. I feel like she didn't even have to really try hard. It's just like her mannerisms, the way she looks, and everything. It's just hilarious. She's just so funny. But anyway, the movie itself was basically about this lady who was from a small town, and then after I guess growing up and going to growing up, she left after she graduated high school. She left and went to the big city. So the big city being Minneapolis. Now when the when the movie first starts out, it's like immediately you can see that it's Minnesota, because well, I'm familiar with Minnesota, but the area code, they show like this big area code on the building, 612. So I immediately knew that it's set place in Minnesota. And that's one thing that I love. I love when films have um, the city. Like, I'm always curious, like, where is this, where city is it set in? Because I don't know, for some reason to me that matters. So I was so happy that they showed right away that it was in Minneapolis. And she actually was this lady who immediately, the first thing that came to mind for me was just how drop dead gorgeous she was. And the film is about a person who was like the popular girl in school, the beauty queen, but it shows like another side. So you basically get to see that in life, in which I'm saying this, but I think most of us know that anyway once you grow up. But the film kind of showed that in life, high school is just high school. After high school, things change so much. And it just kind of showed how the girls who maybe were a little bit more plain and a little bit, less popular, how their lives sometimes can be even better than what the popular girls were in high school. Because as people mature, different things are appealing. So different things are important as you mature. And with Charlize, it was like almost like she was kind of stuck back in her high school years, thinking that, hey, I'm all that. So whatever I do, whatever I say is fine. I can do what I want. I'm the best at everything, kind of thing. And she had this inflated sense of who she was, basically. Now, don't get me wrong, she was beautiful. Basically, that part, there was nothing you could take away from her on that. So that was it. She was beautiful. Charlize is beautiful, of course, but it just kind of like made you see that in life, if that's all you have, you're not going to get very far when it comes to other aspects of your life. Sure, you can skate on pretty privilege in certain things in life, but for the things that matter the most, like your relationships and the important relationships that you want to develop, those, it takes a little bit more than just being pretty. I mean, if you think about it, when you think about friendship, when you think about someone that's there for you when you need them, or when you think about a spouse that is a good spouse, is that what makes them a good spouse? Just that they're good looking? Or is it their heart and the things that they do and the person that they are? And I feel that for sure that it will be the latter. And the same with a friend. If you just have a pretty friend that's just pretty and that's all they do is just be pretty, and that's pretty much it, and they're not there for you when you need them, they have no depth to them, it's just that's it, I mean, how much can you do with that really over time? So, although pretty will get you in the door, there's other things that you have to keep you there. So basically, the movie kind of showed that. It also showed an emotional side that I loved. It showed a lonely side of just being beautiful and not having anything else to offer, and what that looks like, and what your life kind of looks like when you are just shallow and self centered and things like that. That gets old after a while, and it kind of took a look into what her life, her personal life looked like, her mental state, just everything, what it looked like. And it was based on how she was treating people. It was also a point where they kind of showed like her parents, gave you a little bit on that, and then her take on them, which for me, when I watched it, I didn't really see um, the parents really, I didn't really see her side on the way the parents were. I think the way she felt about her parents kind of was a reflection of how she felt about herself, that she was just basically so selfish that she felt like they should kind of treat her a certain way. That's kind of how I saw it. But on that, I don't know. Tell me what you guys thought about the parents. I thought the parents were, they were okay. I mean, there were some things they could have worked on, but for the most part, I felt like they were okay. I just felt that um, it was just her, the way her sense of self and the way she felt about herself, kind of like putting herself up on a pedestal. I just think she felt that people should just bow down and treat her a certain way, and that she should be at the forefront of everything and the top of everybody's mind and all that. So that's kind of what I saw in the parents. Generally, I'm definitely one who is the first one to say, "Hey, the parents did X, Y, Z," but I didn't really see so much with these parents. Also, I did notice that she didn't really have a lot of compassion for other people, but she sure had a lot for herself. Like she sure felt sorry for herself often. And, she sure always felt like someone was doing her wrong. I noticed that. And people like that, it's hard they're hard to be around when you can never have compassion for others, but it's always you, 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 you. That is difficult. So, it highlighted that. But I'm basically, in a nutshell, I'm just kind of like going over, like slightly going over what it was about without spoiling it. But at the same time, I just want to say that Charlize did an amazing job. Charlize is such a great actress. She can do serious so well. She can do funny so well. I mean, she is such a well-rounded actress. I really enjoy watching her movies. I do like her funny though. I love seeing her funny. She's so pretty, and just her being funny is just, I don't know. It's just, I love it. I love that side of her, and I love to see her play characters like that. Also, I feel like I couldn't see anyone else playing this role, because she just has it. She just has everything that it takes to play this type of role. And this is so believable. Like, I can believe that she's someone that was that person in high school, and it just was totally believable. So, what I think about this is that it's it was a good role for Charlize. It was very, very entertaining in a way that was not corny, if you will. So it was, it was like quirky and everything, but it wasn't corny. Like basically on the picture, like when I saw the cover, it looked like it was going to be kind of corny. I definitely kind of thought like, oh, should I watch this? But immediately, as soon as I turned it on, I was in. So yeah, definitely good from beginning to end. I feel like, even though it's been a long time since this movie came out, it was 2011, they could have almost did a second part on this, a part two, to kind of show like what happened, with a few things, but they didn't. Who knows if they ever will. It was great. I'm going to go ahead and wrap the video up, guys. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And, oh, I almost forgot to add, the movie, the characters, everyone, the cast of the movie, I did not really recognize, I'm going to be honest with you, the cast members. All of the cast members were people that I don't think I had ever seen before, except for I'm trying to think. I can't remember if I've seen the other one cast members in movies. So it was kind of like for me, the only person that I mean was totally recognizable was Charlize. Now the other actors did an amazing job. They just weren't. Maybe Patrick Wilson. I think I may have seen him in something. He played Buddy Slade. I may have seen him in something before. But these were like, it was like Charlize definitely was the biggest star in the movie from what I could see. The movie's about an hour and a half. But anyway, like I said, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Until next time, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Peace.